Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. My name's Michelle Stuchel, and I'm a Sapphire brand ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And it just means that I've helped a lot of people in their health and happiness journey. And I'm so thankful that you took time again to hear and see if Plexus would be a good fit for you. So I just want to share with you my story. I have been thinking a lot today about what I wanted to share, and I just kind of want to share my heart. And in order for you to get the impact and, why I do what I do, I need to take you back. Let's rewind about 7 years. And at that point, I was a homeschooling mom. I had a 1-year-old running around, and I was homeschooling an 8 and a 10-year-old. We were a one-income family. My husband made a great living, but again, we were a one-income family, and we don't believe in credit card debt. We pay for things as we go. And we love to travel. We, 3 girls, that love all the things, dance, costumes, everything. And it just meant that we were saying no to a lot of things. We were saying no to, like trips. We were saying, our vacations were family vacations. We didn't, our kids weren't involved in everything. I, watched what I spent and at Target and the grocery store. And there was just a lot that we weren't able to do financially. My husband, we thought about the fact, because he's a planner, 3 girls means 3 weddings, and 2 of them could be back to back, 3 colleges. The day that we found out that we were pregnant, he started a 529 plan for them, but all of that costs money. And so he was carrying a lot of stress. And, just like most couples, what we fought about most was money. And that was not fun at all. Sometimes I just wanted to go to Target and go shopping guilt-free, right? Or go get my nails done without wondering, is this going to fit in the budget? What, can we do this? Or feeling guilty if I would spend extra money on myself. So that was stressful, and that was hard. But it's not like we didn't have our needs met. Thank God my husband, again, makes a great income, provides for us wonderfully, but there was more, right? And I just had a longing for more. Now, at the same time, I was basically living in survival mode. I didn't feel good. I was getting sick a lot. I was exhausted all the time. I was sucking down coffee and tea just to get to bedtime. I literally would count down until bedtime. I was not at all enjoying my kids. It was really getting through the day. And then I would feel guilty because I wanted to enjoy them, but I really wasn't as much as I knew that I could, simply because I was just trudging through each day. And here I was supposed to be this Jesus-loving woman that was supposed to be shining for him. And all I really wanted to do was get in bed and pull the covers over my head. And so I wasn't, survival mode was at best. And I just lost a lot of drive. I'd lost hope in a lot of things. And it's not like anything was majorly wrong, but I certainly wasn't living up to my potential. I certainly wasn't shining. It was basically just this subpar existence, and just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to get to the weekend, to do it all over again. I had tried some other network marketing companies because we knew that I wanted to be home with our children. We didn't want to give up what was most important to us, being with our kids, us raising our children, having hands-on with the kids. And it didn't work out. I lost money, quite frankly, on both of them. And so I basically thought that network marketing was only for people that would get in on the ground floor, or special people, or high influencers. And so I just kind of thought that the whole industry was for the birds, or for special people, you know what I mean? And so long story short, I actually wanted nothing to do with the opportunity side of Plexus, even though the woman that introduced me to them, she was a 6-figure earner. But I'm like, well, that's good. That spoke to me, like 6 figures. I would like 6 figures in the Lexus. I mean, that'd be nice to take my husband to Hawaii every year. But I still was like, network marketing, no, thank you. Been there, done that. It doesn't work. And I fell in love with the products. I fell in love with the products, and then I learned about the products, and that really blew my mind, because it seemed like Plexus was helping everybody with everything except making dinner. And I couldn't believe it. And so I really dug into why they were helping everybody. And I remember being in one of our testimony groups, 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night and reading. I couldn't get enough information. And I thought, at first I honestly thought it was a scam. I'm like, there's no way that this is working for everybody. And then I realized it's because most of the health issues we deal with in this country go back to the same roots of poor gut health, blood sugar imbalance, and inflammation. And if you deal with the roots, your body can come into balance and heal itself. So I started really thinking about it a little bit more. And what happened for me was that people's names started dropping in my head. And it's kind of like when you buy a white car and then all you see on the road is white cars. I started noticing everybody's complaints about not feeling good. This person had migraines. This person had thyroid issue. This person was always tired. And I remember thinking about all these things. And I remember Brittany had shared with me, we have a monthly consumable that every man, woman, and child needs. This isn't like leggings or purses or jewelry, which, you could make a case that you need all those things. And I buy them all. But there's only so many leggings you can buy. Don't tell my husband that, but there's only so many leggings you can buy, right? But this is a monthly consumable that deals with one of their greatest needs, their health. And so, less than 3% of the population has heard of Plexus. Every man, woman, and child, men don't buy leggings, right? So, excuse me, running pants or yoga pants, as my kids correct me all the time. I mean, I'm older, so I still call them leggings. So I remember all these things, like strategically from a business perspective, I could see the opportunity. I'm a strategic thinker. I could see it on paper, but still there was something still holding me back because I didn't want to be involved in network marketing. I thought it was slimy. I thought it was sleazy. And I remember I was walking into my bedroom one day and I really felt like the Lord stopped me dead in my tracks. And he said, Michelle, do you care more about what people think of you or more about helping people? And I thought, oh my gosh, yes, sir. And so I'm like, I've got to do this. Like, if I don't tell people about these products, I am literally the most selfish person on the face of the planet because I know what I have on my hands here. Very few people feel their best, and we have an answer to these problems. And so I started sharing with people. And then within my first month, I did it afraid. I started sharing. I was terrified of what people would think and all that. And I did it afraid. And I had an event at my house. 12 people came over to my house. 7 people joined that night. I made almost $500 my first month. And I've never paid for my products out of pocket since my very first order. I was profitable within my first month. And then from there, I really just put one foot in front of the other, built my belief, did it afraid. And fast forward, I am now a 6-figure earner. I am the second highest rank in the company. My paycheck has gone up every year. A greater percentage than my husband's paycheck has gone up. I've been on luxury vacations. I took my 2 teenage daughters on our jewel luxury trip to Mexico last month. I'm taking my 8-year-old on a cruise that I earned next month. I took my husband to Hawaii last year. He took me for our honeymoon. And so the fact that I was able to take him and he didn't have to pay a dime, meant the world to me, and we had the best time. I could have chosen the Lexus or the cash, and we have 2 great cars, so we chose cash. I've earned shopping sprees and laptops, MacBooks, iPads. And when I say shopping spree, I'm talking like a shopping spree, like $2,500 to Nordstrom, $2,500 to Bloomingdale's. I've earned that twice. And all those things, which is just kind of mind blowing on top of our comp plan, which is, there was actually a commission that looked at comp plans for different network marketing companies, and ours came out at the top, just so ethical, just so fantastic. But even more than the income, and the income is fantastic, what it has done for me personally is the most priceless gift, because the thing about network marketing is the more that you grow as a person, the more your business will grow, because truly we are in a people helping people industry. It is such an amazing industry that John Maxwell, the world's leading expert on leadership, wrote this book called, I don't know if you can see it, The Power of, whoops, I don't think you can see it. Well, I'll have to there you go. The Power of 5 for Network Marketing. And it's a great read. And he literally starts out like, why network marketing? The first introduction is called Why You Should Choose Network Marketing. And here are the chapters: because of growth, because the more you grow as a person, the more your business will grow. And that's the thing. It hasn't just, as I've developed in this, because of my business, my marriage has gotten stronger. I've become a better mom. My children have benefited from it. My communication skills have grown. The person that I am today is so much stronger and more myself than I was 6 years ago. Connection and community. I have met some of the most amazing and fruitful women and men that I've ever met in my entire life. Growth-minded, no drama. They're hungry for more. They want to impact their worlds. They long for significance and purpose, and they are literally changing things around them. They don't settle for the status quo. They want more out of life, and they're going for it. And they have called my gifts and talents out and caused me to be greater than I ever would have on my own. And these people, these women that I get to link arms with and do life with, have been some of the biggest blessings of my entire life. Mindset. I have learned, how are we in network marketing? There's only 4 skills that anybody can learn and master to be successful. Truly, it's only 4 skills that you can master. 20% of the business is skill, 80% is mindset. And you know how that's benefited me in all of life, because I've had to learn how to deal with negative thoughts that we all have, and then turn them into and change my thoughts. Because as a man thinks in his heart, so he is. So again, that personal development piece. And then I've grown as a leader. Like having people join me, showing them the way, showing them what's possible, serving them has been such a joy to my soul. And then really, as Maxwell points out, it's not just that I'm living for a paycheck. That's not what I do, even though my paycheck is pretty fantastic. What I've been able to earn, and it's growing, and it has absolutely no cap. I can earn as much, I can build as much big of an organization, and I can earn as much as I'm willing to work and willing to grow. I mean, if I want to earn 6 figures, I can build towards a 6-figure a month. I mean, I'm talking a month income. So there really is no cap. But even greater than the paycheck and what that has afforded my family is working out of purpose, working out of significance, working to meet people's greatest needs outside of God. That has been so life-giving to me, so that every single night I go to bed soul satisfied, because I know that I've loved and served people well, because I'm sharing health and happiness. And that's what we do. We share health and happiness every day. We have conversations with people. We talk to people about Plexus. We follow up with people about Plexus, and we teach others to do the same. And so because I was willing to say yes, because I was willing to learn the skills and reach out to people, even though, it may have scared me some, it has really changed everything for my family. We have, whereas we used to have not lots, but more disagreements about money, we're on the same page. And I'm, what we've been able to do for our family, private school tuition. We took our whole family to New York City this weekend. You don't even want to know what we spent on Broadway tickets for 5 people. We wouldn't have done that had it not been for our Plexus income. We give like we've never given before. I can get my nails done without feeling guilty. And that was a big deal to me, like just going and getting my nails done. And I didn't do it, or it would be like once a year. And it was a big, huge treat. And I still, like, I remember that date nights, taking my kids to get their nails done, back to school shopping, Christmas. It has afforded us so much and options, so many options. It's created freedom. And I know that it can for you. So I guess what I want to say is, whether you are looking for financial freedom, whether you're looking for time freedom, whether you're looking for a community of women that will pull out your best, and you're hungry for recognition and camaraderie, all of that can be found here. If you're looking to develop your leadership potential, if you're looking for just a way to pay for Christmas, a way to pay for Christmas dinner. I mean, have you noticed the price of groceries? I paid $4 for a dozen eggs. $4 for a dozen eggs. That's crazy. This has been utterly life-changing. And it can be for you too, because it's not like I'm anything special. I just said yes. And it doesn't matter your age, your personality, if you're introvert or extrovert. We have all different kinds at the top of the community. I was just with them all last month in Mexico. So I want you to think, what if you could write your ticket, and if this could be what you would want. I just would encourage you to dream big. What would it look like for you to bring in an extra $500 a month, or $1,000 a month, or $2,000 a month, 5,000, 10,000 or more? All of that is possible. It is. Will it take work? Absolutely. Will it be worth it? Absolutely. Because we've got answers to people's biggest needs outside of Jesus. So friends, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to just hear a little bit about my story. And I promise you that, we've got proven systems. We've got everything you need, the training, the systems, the methods on how to help you be successful. So again, whatever your goal is, we can help you if you're willing to grow, if you're willing to take action, and if you say yes. So get back to the person that invited you to this event, and we can't wait to see your journey unfold. Thanks, everybody. Good night.